Hey everybody, what's up? How's everyone doing? Nice to see you guys here. If this is your first time in my channel. My name is Moses Angel, and this channel is all about my journey in being an entrepreneur and pursuing my dream as a photographer and videographer. I quit my job not too long ago just to make my dream work, just to pursue my dreams and being an entrepreneur, being my own boss, something that a lot of us here can relate to. I know a lot of you are probably thinking about the same thing. Many of you are probably thinking about how to, wanting to start your own business in photography. I welcome you to join me in my journey, and hopefully, I can inspire each and every one of you guys. So, quit my job to work the dream, and the way all this became started was I've been wanting to be my own boss for years. It's not my first time trying it. I've attempted several times before in the past to start my own business. I first did videography for a while, and the fear of success, I guess, played the factor. Also, I put pressure on myself that I didn't need to. Thinking back on how everything unfolded, I didn't have the best camera to start off with, and I used that as a crutch, as an excuse to why I didn't want to pursue my dreams and be my own boss and just continue my business. I said, well, when I get a better camera, then I'm gonna continue with it, and it wasn't the way to go. All it did was that opportunity never came. I never made enough money to buy my own camera, get my own gear, because there was always something that played a priority over that, or I just simply would forget about it because I got so fixated in the money I was making with my current employer or wherever it was that I was making money from, and it sidetracked me to what I wanted to do. In my 20s, I had the ambition in a way, like not the ambition, but I had the desire. I wanted to work. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to just live the dream. Like many of us, say, live the dream, be my own boss, work my own hours, not have to show up to work every day. But it's funny because in my 20s, I had the money. It's just I didn't manage it right. And once I turned 30, I had the ambition, I had the drive, I had the desire more than ever, but I didn't have the cash flow that I had when I was in my 20s. Fast forwarding a few years after I turned 20, um, I fall in love. I find the love of my life, get married, and we start to build a family. And that's when it really hits me like, you know, I'm reaching a certain age, and I don't want to work for someone the rest of my life. And I know a lot of you guys are in the same situation. Like you don't want to just work for someone for the rest of your life. And that's where I was at 36 now. I'm like, I don't want to work for somebody the rest of my life. I'm almost near 40, and it's just not where I saw my life to be. And I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. You're looking at your life, you're reflecting back, and you're like, this is not where I saw myself in being, but yet it's where you at. I was so focused on how I got to the situation that I was at that I was not focused on how I was going to get myself out. And that was something that I started to do as I got closer to my 30s. I started to figure out, like, change my mindset and saying, all right, I need to stop thinking about how I got here and start thinking about how I'm going to get myself out of this situation. So I started to work on that. I've learned so much throughout these years that my mindset to how I see things now are totally different. And that's where I came to the situation I'm in now. The current employer, the recent employer that I worked for, that job gave me more desire than any other job than ever before to quit and pursue my dreams. To quit and go out here and be my own boss, make it work. But here's the kicker, guys. The job that I had was a seasonal job. I worked with a lawn care provider. That's throwing fertilizer, weed control. We also did pesticide. And 12 weeks before the season was over, I decided to quit my job. A lot of people, even a lot of you, are probably thinking like, damn, 12 weeks, you could have quit your job. You could have got laid off, collect unemployment, and worked on your dream then. But I couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait. You know, I remember hearing someone speaking on YouTube talking about, plan your escape. Start putting some money aside and plan your escape. But I just felt in the situation that I was in, I just couldn't come up with enough money to plan my escape. I was like, I need to get out. Like, I want to break free. But the only thing that was holding me back was the fact that I had a wife and a daughter that I had to provide for, that I had to take care of. I had bills I had to pay. I just couldn't get up and just quit because my expenses now were more than when I first got married. So I just couldn't do that. And I didn't want to disappoint my wife. But I had to get out. I couldn't do it. Every day I woke up and I didn't want to go to work. I just didn't have that desire, that energy to go to work. But I was going simply because I had a family that counted on me. And I was getting angry and frustrated over the fact, not that I was going to a job that I hated, but I hated the idea that this job had me in a situation where it's like, yeah, you can't go nowhere. We got you where we want you because you need this job, because you have a family. And just that idea that because I had a family to provide for, I couldn't leave the current job that I had. I was too afraid to do so. But here is the thing. What helped me make the decision to actually quit my job with 12 weeks to the end of the season? My wife walks into the bedroom one day as I'm laying there, and she says, "What are your plans if you quit your job today?" So I told her what my plans were. I said, listen, unfortunately, I will have to go back into the whole ride sharing thing. That's right, doing Uber and Lyft just to have some cash flow. While I'm doing that, I promote both my businesses and just make it work. Just go from there. She said, okay, you could quit your job. Like that was insane. Like, I'm like, wow, she got my back again. Because when we first got married, our first year of marriage, I quit my job, went into doing Uber and Lyft to, keep a cash flow, but also work on my goals of becoming my own boss. And that didn't go anywhere. Why? Because I didn't do anything. One of the main reasons why I was never successful in anything that I ever did in the past was because of me. Because I never took the initiative, because I sat back and was like waiting for opportunities to just come knocking on my door, waiting for people to just call my phone. Hey, I don't, you still do photography? You still do this? It's like, no. And that's not how it works. And now that I'm out here doing my own thing, I put myself in a situation where there's money coming nowhere else other than what my wife makes every 2 weeks. I'm already a few weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks into being my own boss, and I haven't done anything. But one of the main reasons I haven't done anything is because I haven't done anything, because it's me. I still have some bad habits that I need to get rid of. I need to work on, like going to sleep on time, to wake up super early so that I can work on my dream and making it happen and making money, figure out ways to make money and reach out to people and go here, go there, look for work, put myself out there. A lot of you are probably in the same situation. I don't have money to promote. I don't have money to do campaigns online. I got to rely on the old-fashioned way of doing things, which is word of mouth. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is contacting certain people that I know. I probably only have the phone number of one other person in Philadelphia that I used to work with in the past for me to, reach out to him and say, hey, you got any work for me? And let him know what's going on, so that at least that way I can get some notice and get people to notice me. And hopefully that any job he gets me can get me even more work. But it's a struggle, man. It's not easy. And I mean, I'm excited. I think I'm more excited than scared than nervous than anything else. I want to, if I reach an older age and I look back, I want to say I tried. I did everything I could. I gave my all, and I didn't succeed, but I tried. I could live with that versus living like wondering, man, what if I would have just done it? And my encouragement to all of you watching is just do it, man. One thing that I kept running into when I would watch YouTube is a lot of the influencers would say, you just gotta do it. You just gotta get up and do it. And that's why in August, I made the decision that I made, which is I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna pursue my dreams. I'm gonna make it happen. My why in doing this is huge. I just hope that, you know, you guys can get something out of all this. You know, I want to document my journey because I like to help people. That's one thing about me. I like to help people, and if I know that, you know, I can inspire someone to do the same thing and they be successful, like that's, to me, that's so rewarding. So I hope you guys can be inspired by this, and maybe I can shed light to something. This is my first video. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but this is in a way, this is my story. This is how I got to where I'm at today, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.